Jeudy gets some bad news. He just may be getting traded. And also, that's going to be some heartbreaking news for Shedeur Sanders. Shedeur Sanders need a number one wide receiver. And also, we got to talk about Travis Hunter, the Heisman Trophy winner, the former Colorado standout wide receiver, now with the Jacksonville Jaguars. The head coach have came out and said Travis Hunter will be a full-time defensive back, cornerback, this year in 2026. We getting ready to talk about it all right here on Sports Talk with B. Watts. Let's get this show started. Let's go. The Cleveland Browns wide receiver Jeudy is in the news. The trade rumors that's going around on Jeudy. Jeudy could be traded, y'all. Listen, if you're tuning in to right now, should the Cleveland Browns trade Jeudy? Put it down in the comment section and let me know where you stand when it comes to Jeudy. This is a reporter from Fox Sports named Ralph V. He projects the Browns to trade Jeudy to Kevin Stefanski and the Atlanta Falcons in a exchange for a 2026 second-round pick, uniting him with his former head coach, Kevin Stefanski. New Falcon coach Kevin Stefanski knows the ups and downs of the 27-year-old wide receiver Jeudy, and he knows he needs a number 2 wide receiver with the Atlanta Falcons. Jeudy had a terrible season last year up under Kevin Stefanski, but in 2024, he caught 90 passes for 1,229 yards with Jameis Winston, Deshaun Watson, DTR, and Bailey Zappi throwing the ball to him. He would be a huge help for the Atlanta Falcons' number 1 wide receiver, Drake London, with Tua and Micah Penix Jr. behind the center as their starting quarterback. So, I'm going to let you hear the conversation that they was having over there on Fox Sports, talking about a trade of Jeudy. Fox Sports.
So, Ralph Vacchiano, Ralphie boy of Fox Sports, says the Browns are going to trade Jeudy, the wide receiver, to the Falcons. This is his prediction, in exchange for a second-round pick, because Kevin Stefanski wants him. He knows, this is the quote, the ups and downs of Jeudy, and he knows he needs a number 2 receiver. He was awful last year, but in 24, he caught 90 passes for over 1,200 yards when Jameis, for the most part, was his quarterback. Okay. Now, we know that the Falcons only have 5 picks. I'm not really sure this is something you want to do.
I don't know. They should know him better than me. I believe me, it's been shoved in my face. Ian Cunningham isn't happy. He only has 5. Well, he'll consider that his draft pick, I know, but that doesn't get him any more draft picks.
Now, listen,
And with all due respect, if you have a relationship with Stefanski that you're supposed to have, I know that I'm the general manager, but you were with the guy. If you tell me he's better than what we have at 48 on our board, and you can convince me the money for a guy who's been in the NFL is better than what we would pay a second rounder, I got to listen to you at that point.
And I know that your philosophy is exactly that. You know what you're getting in this guy. You don't know what you're getting in a second rounder. But when you look at this guy's career, you don't know what you're getting season to season either.
Yeah,
so
I
it's
don't
a
know
roll of the dice. He's got 2 more years left on his deal as well. He just signed last year a 3-year extension.
Okay. And that was Kevin Stefanski and group that signed him to a 3-year extension. Now, did he get fat and happy last year? What happened? Was he hurt? I have no idea.
No, he just had bums throwing him the football. I mean, Flacco did okay, and then you had Dylan Gabriel and Shedeur at times didn't know where he was on the field, running into sacks and the like.
I'm nothing if not consistent. Here's what I would ask. Kevin Stefanski, Ian Cunningham, and your scouting department. If I took Jeudy and I threw him in the playground of all the draft picks, where would you take him? And if you tell me, well, I'd certainly take him before 48, then I go, okay, then I understand why you would do the deal. But that has to be not emotional. That has to be, yeah, this is what I would do if he was in this draft class.
And they are in desperate need of receivers. I'm just telling you, when he's right, he's right. But when he's wrong, oh, is he wrong? I mean, it's either really, really good or really bad with this guy.
Okay.
There's no middle ground.
But do you agree with me? That would be the way I would assess this.
Yeah.
If he was in this draft
it.
class, would you take him before anybody we have on our board? If the answer is yes, give me your second-round pick.
That's Fox Sports over there talking about the trade. It's a possibility that the Cleveland Browns could get rid of Jerry Jeudy this year in 2026 for a second-round pick of this year's draft. Me personally, I wouldn't do the deal because Shedeur Sanders need a number one wide receiver. And right now, it's Jerry Jeudy on the team. Do I see a wide receiver in this upcoming draft that's better than Jerry Jeudy? I really don't. I just don't. Now, if some wide receivers in this draft can pay complimentary to Jerry Jeudy if they choose to go that route. You see, you can get Jerry Jeudy some help. At that number 6 pick, you can draft Cornell Tate. At that number 24 pick, you can get Denzel Boston. If they can do that and still sign a free agent wide receiver later on after the draft, man, Shedeur Sanders will cook this year with that wide receiver group right there. They just will to me. That's just me, y'all. So once again, do you think, would you prefer the Cleveland Browns trade Jerry Jeudy to the Atlanta Falcons to Kevin Stefanski? Now, I know some of y'all are going to say, hey, yeah, you can get rid of him. Send Dylan Gabriel with him, too. I know what some of y'all are going to say. But, hey, it's a lot of talk out there about this trade. You got too many people are talking behind the scenes. You know Andrew Berry ain't finna let nobody know anything what he trying to do. But you never know what Kevin Stefanski done told some people also. So it's been reported once again that the Browns just may trade Jerry Jeudy away to the Atlanta Falcons with his former head coach, Kevin Stefanski. I'm going to leave it at that. Well, there's another big story in the news. Came down yesterday that the Jacksonville Jaguars head coach is moving Travis Hunter to a full-time cornerback, defensive back, full-time. At times, they might put some package together for him at the wide receiver on the offensive side of the ball. To me, when I look at this situation, God, Travis Hunter was the best college football player I have ever seen play. Now, I'm putting him in the company of Tony Dorsett when he was at Pittsburgh. He was one of the first best college players I done seen play. That was back in 1977. Then came along Cam Newton. Cam Newton was a baller. I mean, the best college football player until I saw Travis Hunter. When I went out there and saw Travis Hunter in Colorado, I said, he's the best college football player I just have seen play on both sides of the ball. Defense, he locked you down. Offense, boy, he can catch that football. The hands that he got to snatch the ball away, yeah, he was all that. So when the Cleveland Browns traded that pick to the Jacksonville Jaguars, it seemed like the Jacksonville Jaguars had a plan. But when the season started, they act like they didn't know what they wanted to do with Travis Hunter on their football team. Did they want him to play offense, defense? Sometimes he didn't play that much. He didn't play in but 7 games this season. I think they just wasted. They wasted Travis Hunter rookie season. They did. They didn't have no plan for him. Only thing they had to do, the only thing that swallowed their pride and call Coach Prime, Deion Sanders, and say, hey, let us know what did you do to prepare Travis Hunter for a season that he had with you, and go by that blueprint. Coach Prime gave them the blueprint of how to do it. All they had to do is just call the man. Just call Coach Prime. Say, hey, we want to get the best out of Travis Hunter just like you did. So give us your plan. And what did you do to get the best out of Travis Hunter. That's all they had to do. And they wouldn't be even going through that. Travis Hunter is an elite, elite football player in the NFL. He can play defensive side and the offensive side. To me personally, he's just as good of a wide receiver he is a cornerback to me. He just is. They just didn't have no plan to work him in. And when you give up a draft pick, you got to understand what they gave up now. They gave up that draft pick, right? And they just this year draft pick for the Cleveland Browns, that number 6 pick, that's from Jacksonville for Travis Hunter. Yeah. So the Jacksonville Jaguars, I don't think they got a first round draft pick this year. And Travis Hunter didn't play but 7 games. They just mismanaged the whole situation to me. Let me know down in the comment section what you think about Travis Hunter being a full-time cornerback for the Jacksonville Jaguars in this upcoming season in 2026. Put it down in the comment section and let me know. All right? Hey, once again, thank you for watching Sports Talk with B. Watts. Do me a favor. You got to do me a solid. Hit that like button. Subscribe to my channel. If you don't mind, hit that notification button. It'll let you know whenever I go live or drop a video. I'll drop another video around about the 8 o'clock or the 9 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. All right? No live show tonight. Okay? All right? But I'll be back tomorrow at 9 p.m. Eastern Time. All right? Until then, peace.